Hey YouTube, what's going on, yo? Let's see, what's going on here actually? This is an interesting question. There's two real strategies. There's rebuild, which is boring. There's gardens. Gardens is interesting. What can we do for gardens? Forager, does Forager make you trash something? It does indeed. Okay, so that Forager is neutral. You just buy back whatever you trashed. Fine. Festival gives you buys. Masterpiece is the big thing for gardens. Um, hmm. And option 7 is King's Court Engine. Now King's Court Engine I expect should probably really lose to rebuild. But it might. I mean, it's going to take a while to set up. I think I want to go with the gardens plan. I'm basically trying to fight rebuild at every turn. And I actually think it might work here. Um, Although I'm not 100% sure what buy order I want to go in. And do I want a masterpiece turn 1? Let's do it. So I'm just signaling myself right away. Potentially you can actually forage that masterpiece too. Okay, do I want Pearl Diver here? I think I want Pearl Diver here. Moneylender. It probably goes well with rebuild, which is what I assume my opponent is going for. Now, 7, I assume I want to go for Masterpiece. 8, I assume I want to go for Masterpiece. He's going to have a lot of rebuilds, but he's going to have an interesting time of things. I mean, he can get to 3 provinces and end the game pretty quick, but yeah, who cares? Like, 3 provinces? Big deal. Um, he can probably get to 4 provinces and end the game pretty quick. Wow, okay, I really don't like that. Like, why would you do that? That doesn't fit with your strategy. Just go for more rebuilds if you're going to do that. Okay. You you need more rebuilds. I guess maybe he's planning on buying a decent number of his VP. I don't know. Um, does he grab gardens or does he go for duchy? He goes for gardens. Okay, well I'm just miles ahead of you, man. If I can overpay 4, I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, easy call. I get to buy a gardens here. Woo! He probably names gardens and turns estate into gardens again. My gardens are going to be worth more, and if you're going to go this way in for gardens, I'll go for provinces, and you won't be able to get there. Okay, so now you have 3 gardens. Big deal. You don't have that many cards. Moneylender does not go with what you're doing. And, probably need to buy this gardens, right? And he turns gardens into gardens and maybe buys a gardens here. That would suck for me. In which case it would have definitely been better off getting the masterpiece before, but whatever. Still not worried about it either way. And he gets the last garden. So I have 2 gardens. He has a lot more than that. Still not worried. I could even go rebuild here, but I think just masterpiece. My gardens are going to be worth a lot more than his. And like next shuffle, I can turn to provinces. So, okay, what's he rebuilding though? Okay, so I just have to watch out for 3 pile endings on gardens, masterpieces, and silvers. I have 3 extra estates compared to him. He has a 5-2 lead in gardens. My garden should be worth more than his. Probably need to play it safe and get some points here. Okay, he turns that into a duchy. Fine. Okay, so now there's 2 gardens in the trash, 2 in my deck, and 4 in his deck. Probably worth... I don't know. He also has a duchy. So I have a province, which is going to, let's say his gardens are worth 3. That's 2 neutralized. That's another 1 neutralized off the estates. And so this neutralizes 2, the estates neutralize 1. 3 I'm pretty safe doing this, I think. Because my gardens ought to be worth a lot more than his. Yeah, so my gardens are worth 5. 51, this would be 2, and I could only get an overpay of 4. Let's just get the province. Okay, interesting. He's got to get the province here. How many cards are in that deck? Ooh, I'm about to find out for sure. Okay, so that's 2-point gardens for my opponent. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Okay. So I have an extra province. I have 2 provinces, so it's 1 more than him. I have a 6-point lead. He has 1 duchy. This gives me a 3-point lead. I have 2 more estates than him, and that's a 5-point lead. I have 2 gardens, which are worth 5 points each. That's a 15-point lead. He has 2, 2. He has 4 gardens, with the words 2 points each. That gives me a 7-point lead. He can't end it safely unless he double rebuilds, and no, he still can't end it safely. Okay, now I just need to double check, because I can buy a province here if I need to. I have 1 extra, so this is all even out. I have 2 points on estates on him, and then it's the gardens. I have 5-point gardens, and I have 2 of them. He has 4 2-point gardens. Yeah, there's no more silvers left to gain, but whatever. Okay, cool. Gardens, man. I'm not sure if a straight rebuild strategy would have worked for him there. Or her, as it may be. I think it would have been more competitive anyway. This looks like it was close, but I don't really feel like it was. Maybe it was. I don't know. But I could have been going for provinces instead of some of those later masterpieces and been totally fine. And it was going to be a bit slow for him to get to a decent number of provinces. I don't know. An interesting matchup.